Hey guys, so I thought I'd jump on here and make a quick video of how my medical assisting is going. Wanted to jump on here and let you guys know, or tell you guys a little bit of how my schooling's been going, since I am going to be done next Tuesday. Now, for most of you who may want to do medical assisting, it's a really easy process to get into, considering that it's here in Texas, it's considered continued education. So basically, it's a different form of college. Some people would say it's a little easier than regular college. But anyways, I got into it because I went and did phlebotomy, and at the time I had no idea that I could even do phlebotomy through continued education. I didn't even know what continued education was, to be honest. I was just like, okay, well, we're going to try what we need to try so I can get my shit going, my stuff going, my life going, whatever. And I ended up having to be waitlisted. I had to wait for quite some time, about a year. And then, sorry, I had to burp. And then I went back and they told me, yes, ma'am, you will be able to register for phlebotomy. And I started in September of 2000.
Hey guys, it was actually September of 2018. Sorry about that.
After I finished, I didn't really do anything with it because I already knew that I wanted to go back to school. I wanted to get my MA, and the college barely started offering it. We're the second year class that they've offered it to. The first year was when I started phlebotomy. That was their first year of doing MAs. I had no idea, or else I would have done it. I didn't know until after I had finished phlebotomy that they were doing MA. But anyways, when I came back from my cruise from Mexico last year, I actually had to get everything ready and going for school because I was beginning August 26th. Now, I've been in school since, like I just said, August. Our last day is gonna be February 25th. We should be going until April technically, but there's a lot that's been going on. A lot of my classmates can't be doing clinicals and attending class and working at the same time. So the college made it to where, well, actually our teacher helped us make it to where basically everything is going to be online after the 25th. Our classes, everything. And we already had 3 online courses that were online, but this is going to be different considering that it's going to be substituting for the classes that we aren't going to be going to anymore. So my Tuesdays and Thursdays classes are now going to be online full time. So that is what's going on with school. And then we start our clinicals March 16th. We were supposed to start March 7th, but due to legality reasons, we will not be starting until March 16th. Really annoying, really irritating. I just wish we could start and get it over with, because we do have a certain time frame. We have 4 weeks, give or take about 4 weeks, to finish if we want to walk the stage. If we're even allowed to walk the stage, mind you. They had told us at the beginning of the semester that we were going to be able to, and now it turns out we won't. We did talk to the dean about it, and he did say that he was going to try to work some stuff out and see if we could maybe possibly walk, since last year they were able to walk. So it's only fair that after all the BS that we've been through this year, we get to walk. But we will see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the cost. A lot of people ask me how much I've spent, and I'm going to be totally transparent with you guys. My entire tuition was $3,910. Add on book costs and add on costs for scrubs and a stethoscope and all that good stuff, and you have right around about $5,000. It's very expensive to go to college. I forgot how expensive. Phlebotomy wasn't actually that much. It was about $600 to $700, and I could have gotten my money back, but I didn't have my my 1098 form, which is a form that the state sends you so you can turn it into your tax lady or tax person or wherever you get your taxes done. And they basically find a way to get you more money with that form, because that form is saying that you went to school, you paid, so then the state can pay you a certain percentage for you paying to go to college. Now, I wasn't able to do it this year. They did explain to me why, but I don't want to explain it because it's not right why, but that's all I'm going to say. Money I do get back, I'm going to finish paying school off, because I only have about $800 or $900 left to pay off, and I will be completely done. But I do have to buy more scrubs, because for clinicals, we actually have to use blue scrubs, like Galaxy Blue, whatever. So I have to buy about 3 more pairs. The cost is a lot. A lot of people get help from the state. It's called I can't remember what it's called, but it's a state-funded program, and they help people who don't make that much money and have kids and are single moms, or they're married but they don't make a lot of money. I didn't qualify because my job made too much money in 6 months, and that was that. I left very angry that day because I needed help. Like, I had already quit my job, and they didn't understand that I wasn't making any more money. I wasn't bringing any more money, so how was I going to keep paying for college? But I understood. I saved up enough money to where I could keep paying for it, and that is that. So a lot of people have asked me if it's hard. It's not really hard. It's just time consuming, and it's a lot to remember. I think the hardest one for me was anatomy and physiology, A&P. It was complicated. I did not realize that the human body was so complex. I mean, clearly I have a son, so I know it's pretty complex, but I didn't realize how much you have to learn, even just as an MA. I know nursing students have to learn a lot. So if we had to learn a lot, I can only imagine how they feel. I'm not gonna lie, I did almost flunk out first semester. I basically took it as I was gonna get any shot I wanted. Like, it didn't matter how behind I was. They had to give me a chance to catch up. You know what I mean? So basically, I waited till the last minute to do any of my work, and I nearly flunked out. But that just goes to show that I wasn't taking it seriously. I didn't think about it being I didn't think it being as serious as it was. Now looking back, I feel really stupid for not taking it seriously, and I wish I could punch myself. But I caught up, and this year I'm completely done with everything. All my exams, all my online work, everything. I'm done for this semester. I'm very happy. I passed all my courses. I checked the grades, everything. I passed. So I am super excited about it because I can be like, oh my God, I'm 1 semester away from college. And I'm 1 semester away from graduating from college. And it's something that I never in a million years thought that I would be able to say. I never thought I'd get the opportunity to even go to college. This video is going to be in connection with another video that I'm going to do later on today, which is going to be what's in my school backpack and the books that you will need for medical assistant. Now, that's for in the state of Texas. I don't know if you're from a different state and watching me. I don't know what books you guys may need, but from here, I'm going to show you what you need and all the stuff I carry in my backpack and my stethoscope and all that good stuff. But I wanted just to jump on real quick and kind of explain to you guys little things about school. One big rule that we had to start following was wearing scrubs. We used to just be able to go like in whatever we wanted. So I literally every day I would go like, or every day I'd be at the times I'd be at school. Sorry, I can't talk. Which is Tuesdays and Thursdays. I would just go in jeans or leggings or sweats or tennis shoes, whatever. Like, there was no dress code for us. And then it started to have to become a dress code because that was part of our grade. So we had to start dressing in blue scrubs or whatever color scrubs, as long as they were scrubs. I either wore blue or black because, as you guys know, black is my favorite color. Well, in clothes. So, of course, scrubs and black were also my favorite. I have my clinical sites that I have picked. I don't want to say where they're at, but they are all surrounding my home, which I'm very thankful for. Now, I can do all of my clinicals at the hospital I used to work at because it is a hospital and a clinic put together. I chose not to. I chose to switch up my schedules. I'm going to be doing I picked to do some at a pediatric clinic just to kind of get the experience in peds. I don't think I will work in a pediatric clinic as an MA just because the parents would make my life a living hell. My goal is to work at a clinic. It's either an OB clinic. I can't talk today, guys. Either an OB clinic or just a regular run-of-the-mill family clinic, family practice. Would I work at a hospital? I don't know because I would like to have my weekends off and some holidays to spend with my son. If I work in a hospital, I'm pretty sure I'd have to work weekends, and I don't want that just because he's a priority also. If I didn't have a son, then hell yeah, I'd work at a hospital. I'd work 7 on, 7 off. Whatever you wanted me to work, I would work. But my son needs to spend time with me too. Hey guys, I'm back. I had said that I was going to come back and shoot a video of all the books that I needed for class. I was going to show you guys what's in my backpack, but it's in my car and I do not feel like going to get it. That's being honest. One book that I'm not going to have is Comprehensive Medical Assisting. It's literally like this freaking big. Again, it's in my car. I had class on Thursday and I never took it out of my car. I leave it in there. So, because I mean, I'm going to have class again on Tuesday, so I'm going to have to take it. But, let's get into the video. So, one of the books that you are going to need for sure is this little bad boy. And it's small, but guys, it teaches you so much. Like, it's a tiny little thing, but it has a lot of information that's good to know in case you're like getting sued or something by a patient, or a doctor's getting sued by a patient. And it shows you kind of like if you're ever faced with a decision and you basically have to do right from wrong or wrong from right, it shows you kind of like the approaches to take and in what situation it would be okay to do certain things. It just basically is showing you about morals and ethics and all that. It's a pretty interesting read. It's really complicated. This is one of the books that when I would do homework, I actually had to read the chapter. I know a lot of you have heard probably of Quizlet, and I know a lot of people use Quizlet for college because it gives you answers and it helps you, and it's a study guide in a sense. And y'all can lie and say y'all don't use it, but as a college student, I've used it, and it's so helpful because sometimes you don't feel like looking through a big old book at night when you're tired after being at school, after having your kids, after working all day. You don't feel like scanning through a freaking book to look for answers. Like, honestly, you really don't. But this book, you guys, I had to scan this book and look for answers because even on Quizlet, I had the hardest time finding the answers. It was just one of those that it wasn't going to let you cheat. So I'm kind of glad, though, because I did learn. So there's that one. And these bad boys. These bad boys are the devil. These in the insurance books. Anatomy and Physiology, the Essentials. This is actually the workbook. And what I used to do is I would take these to my job and I would scan it and make copies because I didn't feel like writing in the book and not everybody wrote in the book. So we would just make copies like this, write do our work and turn them in like that, staple it and turn it in. It was a whole lot easier than turning in your whole freaking book to get graded. So yeah, this is the workbook. And this is the actual book that you were to read. Hey guys, okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go to the restroom real quick. So, okay, the workbook is, well, I already talked about it. It's fairly easy. I would just scan it and then turn in the work later. This is the actual book, the one that we read a lot. Sorry, it's a little dirty and stuff. I used a lot of it. I did have pages bookmarked. I had way more pages than this bookmarked. I actually took a ton of tabs off because it was just overdone. We did have a lot of assignments that we had to do, like on poster boards and write papers. I learned a lot about like different diseases and stuff like that. So it was pretty interesting to take A&P. And I did pass it. Barely, but I passed it. This is the book that I hate. I think I hate it more than a medical law and ethics. Sorry, that was loud. If you are a medical assistant student, then you know exactly what this little puppy is. This is Understanding Health Insurance. And let me tell you guys, I hate health insurance. If it wasn't for everybody needing it, I might like it, but I hate it because everybody doesn't need it. I know it makes no sense, but I'll explain in a second. This book talks about all kinds of different health insurances, from the health insurance that they use in the military to the health insurance that basically is Medicaid, Medicare, like even for kids insurance, what insurance covers, what it doesn't cover, the basics of it, like the money that goes into it, who founded health insurance, how OSHA works, everything, you guys, that y'all want to learn about the insurance area and the rules and the regulations and how it, just everything is in this book. And it's the hardest thing to look through because you look at it and you feel so dumb. Maybe for me, because I'm not a big person that's into numbers and stuff, and this book is just like numbers and wording and Medicare supplemental plan. Doing MA, we have to, because as an MA, you might be up at the front or you might be at the back. I really want to get the feel for both. So if I get the opportunity to like be on the computer or any health insurance, I'll do that, which is like paperwork. But if I get to like treat patients, I'll do that too. I'd love to do both of them. It's just fascinating to me. But I am pretty sure paperwork is going to kick my behind in clinicals because I might have to learn how to do it. This chart I'm going to show you actually has come in handy and saved my life more than once. This is a chart that a fellow phlebotomist at the old hospital I used to work at, she had this lying around, and I asked her if I could make a copy of it, and she said yes, because I get confused with tube colors, mainly because obviously I didn't use my phlebotomy knowledge really, so I easily forget. So when I do have to draw, or if I have to draw, I'll know what to draw and where it goes and stuff like that. And the back has stuff too. I know how to do flu test, RSV, strep. I know how to do urine analysis. I know how to do UA dips. I know how to do I know how to work the centrifuge machine. I know how to do CBCs. Basically the most essential things I was taught how to do at clinicals, and a lot of people think I forgot, but you don't forget. Like I said, you just get fuzzy. That's really about it, guys. I don't have much to show y'all because, like I said, my backpack and my other book is in the car, and I do not feel like going out in the freezing cold to get it. If I do happen to go get it, I'll add on to the video. But for right now, that's really it. I hope you guys have a great night. Make sure to like and subscribe and click on that little bell to get notified when I post. I'm slowly getting back into the hang of uploading, and I'm working my way into learning how to edit again, because with my computer down, I literally stopped practicing iMovie and editing and everything. So I'm slowly getting back into it. If you're wondering when I'm recording, it's on my iPhone Pro. So yeah, that's really about it. I hope you guys have a great night and enjoy the video. Bye, guys.